We all know the meaning behind found footage, and we all know how eerie it can truly become. There have been many cases where found footage was either destroyed or hidden from the public as it's simply too dark to show to any regular person. A certain category of films, known as found footage, has also grown in popularity over time, thanks to its realistic portrayal of real events that simply cannot be shown and are recreated through these films. Well, today I'm not looking to show you recreated film cases. Instead, I wish to dive deep and find the most eerie and unnerving cases of real found footage. So let's begin. Now, before we start, let me give a little backstory to the YouTube channel that posted these eerie clips. As the story goes, there was an individual by the name of Jack Torrance. His story claims that he bought a crate of 10 films that were going for around $5 a box and contained a series of disturbing real found footage, to which he decided to post on YouTube for everyone to witness. Today I wish to examine these films with you and see if they're truly as creepy and real as they seem. Our first video appears to feature some sort of ventriloquist dummy that is simply sitting in a chair. There really doesn't seem to be anything too scary about it, it's just a little eerie. But what happens next is truly demonic. The doll begins to move on its own, along with a corrupted copy of a song from what I believe is the 1930s plays in the background. The dummy moves for a while until it just falls on its side, staring at you, looking deep into your eyes, watching you panic as your heart begins to beat faster and faster. There's no doubt in my mind that the video is haunting. Many people expressed their thoughts in the comments and have claimed it was a scene in an old series known as The Twilight Zone. But the dummies are not identical whatsoever, so it disproves the argument. What I believe is that someone simply had strings attached to the dummy and moved it around while a grimy filter was put over the footage so the strings would look invisible. But that's just my hypothesis. Whether I am right is unknown. For now, let's just move on to the next video. The next video appears to show a little girl playing by the pond. She seems to be ecstatic and looks to be having a lot of fun, but it all practically changes in an instant as she begins to stop jumping around and sits down almost as if she's reminiscing over something or is scared of something approaching her. Her laughter ends and turns into a static sound of emptiness. Just as the video is about to end, a darkness with claws reaches towards her, and then the video cuts off. The video is truly strange and can be thought of as fake, as nobody would be able to explain the dark hand. But what do you think? Could it be an evil spirit getting ready to possess the little girl? Could it be a creature looking for its next meal? Or was it simply a camera glitch? Who knows what was truly shown? But one thing's for certain is that I'm definitely not playing near a pond anytime soon. Moving on to our next video. The video does not only give me chills, but really concerns me, as I truly have no clue why the video was made. My only thoughts could conclude that someone is trying their best to scare the viewer, as the video contains nothing but an old woman staring ever so slightly into the camera. Not only is this video eerie, but it doesn't contain anything else. Just a whole video of a woman staring at us, who looks to be similar to the Baba Yaga, which was an old European folktale where a witch would capture children and eat them alive. My personal thoughts on this video is that it's simply an individual with a mask trying to scare the viewer. Well, that's only what I hope it is. Who knows, maybe the individual in the video can cast a spell on us. Nothing is truly known. The next video that I would love to view with you all appears to be a video of a girl applying makeup in the mirror. This video seems to be less creepy, but still has something off about it. As the video continues, the screen seems to just go dark, appearing as if the lights have just gone out. When the lights finally come back on, there seems to be a person with a cloak standing behind her, which magically wishes away as she spots it. This video is pretty scary, as it can happen to anyone, but I do honestly feel like this video is able to be faked, with someone simply hiding under the cloak while dropping really fast, to make it seem like nobody was there. But who knows, just be careful next time you're in the bathroom alone, or you might just get an unwanted guest joining you. Our final video that I would love to examine with you all appears to be a video with a high-pitched ringing that shows a shadowy figure making his way towards us slowly as the video goes on. The unnerving feeling that you can't do anything but watch along with the ringing really strikes fear in my heart, as it can truly encourage your fight or flight mode. The ringing is definitely loud enough to scare any individual and leave you in a state of panic. Now, not much is known about the Jack Torrance YouTube channel, but what I do know so far is that the channel is full of these horrific videos that are supposedly the tapes that he bought. Many of his videos are old. I'm honestly surprised that I've stumbled across this channel so late, as Jack Torrance created his channel in the early 2010s. From what information I could gather from his channel, it seems to just showcase every tape that he bought from the barn, supposedly 15 miles west of Austin, Texas. These videos really do have good quality, and are a little off-putting by the nature of them. My best conclusion is that these tapes are either faked or made as a project to spark up views on YouTube, as they are all posted separately within a 5-year gap. And even if they are real, I guess you can get away with saying that Jack Torrance returned to the barn to buy more copies, as he saw his YouTube channel getting recognition, but the same could be said as a reason to continue making these films himself for prosperity. I definitely would love to make a part 2 about this channel and look deeper into the story. Maybe I can find something that completely flew over my head. Until then, we only have these videos to examine, and there's no doubt in my mind that these videos are truly horrific. Whether they are real or not may be revealed in the future. But what do you think? If you enjoyed our stay, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, and tell me what you truly think about these horrific recordings. This was Nightfuel, and I hope you have a good evening and good night.